Luke from Wine Country BC. How are you doing? It's been a long time for some of these videos. I think the last video I did was in October. I had planned to do a bunch more, and I've got a wine here today that I bought with that plan in mind. But I've been doing an album, as you might know, and that's taken up a lot of my recording time. So, a couple things. This is going away. This is your last issue, your last chance to get a Wine Access magazine is this guy right here. And basically it's the end of the run, the end of the vintage for Wine Access. I posted a blog article, or an article on the blog at winecountrybc.ca about this. I've kind of mixed emotions, to be honest, about it. Check it out online, winecountrybc.ca. I posted a little bit about that. But that is the end of Wine Access, unfortunately. I got a wine today, so I'm getting in the mood for wine touring. I've got my wine shirts on. I'm wearing Orofino today. Basically, gonna do a bunch of series of bunch of tastings and video things about kind of wines that I found really interesting last year and new stuff that's coming out this year. Places to go visit, or things not to miss. You might have been there before, you know, a long time ago, but things are a little different. And this winery is one of those. It's an older winery from Naramata. This is Lang. Lang Vineyards has been around since 1990. They were one of the first wineries on the Naramata bench, and basically they're Naramata royalty with quite a pedigree. Gunther Lang was the person who started it. It's now being run by Michael Lang, a member of the family. Lang, all right, back in the family here. This is a good thing. I believe Michael is Gunther's nephew, and he's taken over now as general manager, and the winemaker is Richard Kiltz, and it'd be interesting to see what's going to happen with the Lang properties pretty soon. You might remember there was a few times where there was a Holman attached to the Lang, so Holman Lang. In this case, Lang is on its own now. Lang Vineyards is totally autonomous again, and I think that's going to be really good. So this is the Lang Vineyards Bravo White. I bought this last year. This is a 2011. I bought this last fall. If you were following me on Twitter, then you would have seen some of the pictures that I tweeted that day. I got a lot of really good photographs, and they're going to be up as part of the BC Wine 101 podcast series that I'm doing about all the regions in British Columbia, or as many of them as I can get. So this is it. This is the Bravo White. Bravo White 2011 is 7 different varietals, 7 different French, what do they say, French vinifera grapes. And basically let's see what they did. It's intensely aromatic, like lots of stuff. There are flowers and peaches, kind of like a honey aroma. It's like a scented honey. I've been into honey lately. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but anyways, like a lavendery kind of a honeysuckle kind of aromas to this. It's a beautiful color too. It's actually not that dark, but it's got kind of a nice hue to it. It's kind of hard to see here, unfortunately, but yeah. Anyways, let's try it out. It's a touch off dry, a little bit of sugar there, beautiful acid. Most of the same flavors that you get on the nose. Kind of a medium finish. It actually goes pretty well. It's a sipper. It says it goes with all kinds of foods. I would add this would be really kind of good with like kind of a tapas. It's kind of a spicier thing because of the sugar, but it's beautiful. It's wonderful aromas. I can smell this all day. They don't really say where it's grown. Probably in their Naramata vineyards, I would imagine. I don't know if there's any grapes from outside of Naramata in this, but it's definitely an interesting wine. Every time I smell it, something a little different. I'm getting a little more sort of a honeydew melon in this one. Anyways, lots of good stuff. Lang, like I said, you might have been there before. They've done a lot of renovations. The wine shop is still in the same place. They're on Gammon Road in Naramata. beautiful view, wonderful, wonderful view. If you've not been to that, if all you've done in Naramata is done Naramata Road, and you go to Hillside, and Township 7, and you know all the ones that are on, and Red Rooster, and like all the ones that are right on Naramata Road, I really urge you to get off of Naramata Road just a little bit. It's a wonderful, you know, and Gammon Road is up a little bit, so you're actually a lot higher. You get a beautiful, beautiful view, and I urge you to try and get to visit Lang this summer. It is quite, you will not be disappointed, basically. Yeah, I once had a 93 Riesling ice wine from Lang, and I think it was in 2010 that I had it, so it was 17 years old. Ooh, it was good. It was, oh, it wasn't even ready yet. I felt guilty for drinking it, but someone had brought it to the party, and, you know, I had to, really. So, yeah, it was tangy. I mean, lots of acidity, and ice wine, as you know, is really very acidic. And it was just like candy. Oh, it was beautiful. I'm still tasting it. Anyways, this is lovely too. So check it out. Go to Lang Vineyards. What's their website here? langvineyards.com. I believe, no, langvineyards.ca. langvineyards.ca. Check them out online. I believe they're on Twitter as well, so you can follow that from their website. Check out my website at winecountrybc.ca, and we're on iTunes, and we're on Twitter at winecountrybc, and Facebook at winecountrybc, and here on YouTube at BC Wine Country. Backwards. Anyways, so yeah, have a great one, and happy start to your 2013 wine touring adventures from Lang. Cheers!